Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of vectors, and if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us that a vector A is equal to I cap plus 2k cap, vector B is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and vector C is equal to 7i cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap. So we have been told these are the three vectors A, B, and C. Further, they have also told us that vector R cross vector B plus vector B cross vector C is equal to 0, and vector of R bar dot A bar, so dot product of two vectors R and A is equal to given as 0 again, and they have asked us to find the dot product of R and C vector. And if I talk about the answer choices that are given to us here for the question, it is 36, 30, 34, and the last option given to me here is 32. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for the question given to us, that is dot product of vector R and C. So let's see this question. So first of all, if I use the data that is given to me, it is cross product of R and B plus cross product of B and C is equal to 0. So that is the vector given to me here for the cross product. We already know that whenever a cross product is there between the two vectors, if you change the orientation of the vectors as B and A, it becomes negative. So if I do that here, I get R bar cross B bar minus C bar cross B bar is equal to 0. Now, once I have both the terms having cross product of B bar in the second vector form, I have that same vector B bar. So I can write that as R bar minus C bar cross product of B bar is equal to 0. Now, once I have this, I can write that in the form as R bar minus C bar. When it is a cross product, it is nothing but a scalar multiple of B bar. So I can write that as R bar minus C bar is lambda B bar, or I can write that as R bar as lambda B bar plus vector C bar. So I can now write R bar, that is my vector, as scalar multiple, that is lambda into B bar plus C bar. So first of all, let's try to find the value of this lambda here, which I have. So for that, if I use the other thing that is also known to us here, it is also told to me that R bar dot A bar, that is dot product of R bar and A bar, is equal to 0. So dot product of vector R and vector A is given to me as 0. So if I use that idea of vector R, we already know it is lambda B bar plus C bar. So lambda B bar plus C bar and the dot product with vector A is equal to 0. That gives me lambda B bar dot A bar plus C bar dot A bar is equal to 0. So you get that in the form. Now we already have the understanding. Let's find the dot product of B bar dot A bar. So B bar dot A bar, if I try to find it from here first. So dot product, what you do is B bar dot A bar means, okay, let's write that I plus J plus K and dot product of that with I plus 2K. So what happens is the same directions, that is I and I, both of them have coefficient 1. So 1 into 1 becomes 1. Plus for J here you have 1. But here nothing is there means it's 0. So 1 into 0, that is 0. And for K it is 1 into 2. So 1 into 2. So you get that as 1 plus 2, which is 3. So dot product of vector B and A is 3. And dot product of the other one, which was there, I had here as C and A. So dot product of C and A, if I also find it out, that is equal to. So vector C, we were told that it is 7i minus 3j plus 4k. So 7i minus 3j plus 4k. And the other vector A, it was told to me that is it is I plus 2k. So I can see now that for I I have the coefficients as 7 and 1. So it is 7 into 1, which is 7. For j, it is -3, and here nothing is there, means 0. And for k, it is 4 into 2, which is 8. So dot product of c and a, I get that as 15 here. So that is 15 is equal to 0. And for b and a, we already got the dot product as 3. So you have that as 3. So you get 3 lambda plus 15 is equal to 0. Further, if I solve it, I get 3 lambda is -15 and lambda is -5. So I get the value or the answer for value of lambda, that is -5. So I get lambda as -5 here. Now, once I get r here in terms of that, I get the value of r as -5b plus c. So if I write r now, my new vector, which was lambda b bar plus c bar, that is -5b bar plus c bar. So -5 vector b, it was given to me as sum of I, j and k. So I cap plus j cap plus k cap. C, it is also given to me that it is 7i minus 3j plus 4k. So you get here that becoming -5i minus 5j minus 5k 7i minus 3j plus 4k. So you get it as -5i plus 7i, which is 2i, minus 5j minus 3j, that is -8j, and minus 5k plus 4k. So that is minus k. So you get the new vector r bar also in terms of I, j, and k. And once you get that, let's see what they're asking for. They're asking for the dot product of r and c. So if I find the dot product of vector r and vector c, I already know vector r in the form that is 2i minus 8j minus k. And I also know the vector c here, which is 7i minus 3j plus 4k. Once you have both of these understandings, again to find the dot product, we know we multiply the coefficients of I. So that is 2 into 7, 14. Then you have -8 into -3, which is plus 24. And then you have -1 into +4, that is -4. So you get this as 24 plus 14, 38. 38 minus 4, that is 34. So you get the answer for the question as 34. And if you see the answer choices, option C matches with the answer that we got. That is dot product of vectors R and C, that is 34. So we get the answer for the question also as 34. Now, I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions, which deals with the ideas of vectors and the dot products and the cross products of those vectors. So first we use that idea to convert our vector R in the form of lambda b plus c bar. Then I use the other information, that is dot product of vector r and a, as 0. So that gave me the value of lambda. And further, I use that value of lambda in r vector. So I got my vector r also turned out to become in the form of I, j, and k. And then we just found the dot product of vector r and c that matches with option C. So you get the answer for the question given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic. And we are going to continue our series of questions on 11th, 12th, as well as JEE Mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Do share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.